look at that, Del. Look at today's card.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Bit of humour. Did everybody see it today?
I haven't had a chance yet. Humour.
Yes, have a think.
Oh, I know. Can I do mine and button again?
Yeah, go on then.
As you know, Mum's not been too well.
Does it work with wine?
No.
Stop it.
Go away. Go and play me your music.
Mum's had a fall and different things. She hasn't been out for 5 weeks. So today, she was having quite a good day. So we decided today was the day. But she can't walk too far. She hasn't been walking. So it was the wheelchair. Now we have this wheelchair that is not really suitable for Mum. It was bought by her grandson when they were over. And it's got big wheels because he thought Mum was going to self-propel. It's just, it's not suitable. We've tried to get one on the NHS. We've got to go to the mobility place, but that's all we've got at the moment. So I put a scarf around her waist because there's not a belt on it. It's like disaster. Anyway, when she was like a child in a candy shop going out, we had a drink, then she went to the charity shop. I couldn't stop her going everywhere, honestly. And there's obviously me pushing. On the way back, I thought I won't bother with all the lifts and everything. I'll go up the driveway, which is actually quite a steep slope. I mean, it all turned out all right. We're all safe. Mum's safe and everything. And I started, so I've got flowers on the back. Mum's got a big bag of all the stuff that she's bought on the wheelchair. And it's hot because it's about 11:30 by now. And so I'm pushing up this thing, and if someone had videoed it, it would have gone viral, because by the time I got to the steepest bit, I was like doing an inclined plank. I was virtually horizontal. So if something had happened with Mum, I would have just fallen flat on my face because my legs were about 6 foot away from the wheelchair. And I was pushing up this hill, and there was two blokes in a van with their engine running, and I thought, oh, they were in front of me there, and I'm thinking, oh, they must be able to see me. I don't know whether they completely ignored me on purpose or they just didn't see me, but they were on their phones. And halfway up, Mum said, I'm leaning forward if that helps, because this wheelchair is so heavy. And we got to the top. I thought, flipping heck, sweating buckets. And Mum said, oh, that really wasn't too bad, was it? It was hilarious. No, Mum, it was all fine. It was absolutely fine. Oh, dear.
So you needed that clown.
I know. And then I came home and saw humour. I thought, well, I know what I've got to tell him tonight, because that's, Mum had, she had such joy. It was such joy taking her out, and I didn't think we'd ever get there again. So it's a real blessing. But oh my God, I won't do that again anyway. Not up that flipping slope. I'll go up the lifts. But I just imagined her, like in a cartoon, me falling on my face and Mum just going shoo, and straight down Western Road. Oh, dear.
She wouldn't have got that one, would she?
Oh, no.
Did anybody else have a thought about humour? I think it's important, for sure.
I think for me it was just about keeping everything light, because I think there is a propensity with what's going on to feel a little heavy and fearful with everything. And it was just focusing on the love and the light and the humour and raising your energy by that way.
Yeah, we know that the angels love the laughter, don't they? We used to get told to laugh when everybody used to come here. So it is important, and that is that light energy that brings them. So maybe think about that when you want to connect. Have a laugh. Don't mean me. I've got time to laugh or not. Anybody else? Christine, I bet.
Well,
You wanna have a
when
laugh?
I looked at it this morning and thought, you must be having a laugh the way I'm feeling at the moment. But hearing Bridget's story was so lovely because it did make me laugh and it made me smile. And I
Yeah.
feel so much better now. So thank you, Bridget.
Yay!
It was
do
worth
remember
all the
what it's
pushing,
like pushing a
Christine.
wheelchair. It's not easy, is it?
No.
But thank you for that. And I hope your husband's better as well.
Yeah, I'm sure he will be.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Donna, did you see today the word?
Yeah, I did, and it made me think of the laughter that you share. You know, the laughing that you share, like with your friends and family, and
Yeah.
like we've done tonight. How nice it is to be able to share it. It's not just seeing it for yourself and having a chuckle to yourself. It's when
Yeah.
you share it with others, and then you get to that point where everyone's laughing and you've forgotten what you're laughing about. You know.
Oh, I love that feeling. It's really good. Nikki, did you see the cards today?
I did, yeah. And similarly, I was like about to go. It was all about to spiral off, and because I missed out the call this morning because I'd had to have a work Zoom, so I was sitting through that thinking, oh, just didn't want to be there. And then I was going to jump on to the call afterwards, and the woman that works with me in the shop messaged me because we've got a leak in the shop.
Oh,
She messaged going, it's pouring through the roof, and then I'd got my writers group coming, so they were arriving in 15 minutes, and she's on the phone about someone else who I've already put off 3 times to meet for a coffee was texting going, are we still on for a coffee? And you think like, oh. So and then I saw the card and I thought, yeah, you just have to, it's that point of like overwhelm, thinking you've just got to laugh. And it's a message I've had loads from Spirit of lighten up. There's loads of times when
I think it's really important to lighten up. I really do. I know it's easier said than done if you're feeling in the dumps, but I do think it's important. Just have a giggle. Fleur, did you have a giggle today?
Well, I've actually been over to Topsham with my little grandson and seeing my grandchildren, so that's why I haven't seen the cards. It's sort of I think what is interesting is when you're in situations like being stuck in traffic and things and finding humour in that situation, because that's happened twice now with us, where we've just crawled along and taken like half an hour longer to get, or 50 minutes longer to get, to Topsham. And I think it's something about being able to find humour in situations that could actually turn to be quite, irritating. But I can't give you an example because nothing's coming to mind. I mean,
I do know.
Pardon?
I know what you mean now.
Yeah.
Round. I
mean, I get it sort of through my grandchildren because they're so funny. So I find humour in just the innocence and the cheekiness of the grandchildren and how they come out with things. And so I feel so much better myself when I have a good belly laugh, when something's really humorous and funny.
Yeah
it just like you've all said, it's about lightening up and bringing some balance to all the sort of negativity that's going on.
It does.
Yeah.
And you see up there in the corner, did you see the card? Don't want to comment?
Not really got anything to say.
She's a little giggler. Oh, she makes me giggle. She used to. You've got to lighten up. Do you hear that?
Thank you. I'll write that down.
Right, girlies.
Can I just just say
Yeah.
something else that was it's been quite poignant this week, that I've got family in South Africa. I don't know if everyone's aware of all what's happening in South Africa this week with all the civil unrest. Well, on Tuesday night, my sister's a Tupperware distributor. She's got a big business over there and employs lots of people and got various sort of shops in shopping malls and different things. Anyway, she's on her own at the moment. On her own, she can't see her family because they've all had COVID. In fact, my nephew-in-law has had to be taken into hospital today, but she has the cameras for all of the places, and she saw that they were coming in and phoned my nephew-in-law to say, yeah, they've got in. So she was watching all of this unfold on the cameras, and they just completely, every single shop in the mall, but completely smashed it, destroyed all the shops, took absolutely everything, you know, phones, computers, cameras, you know, everything. Nothing left at all, smashed everything. And she was watching it all unfold. So it was quite a dark day. We haven't told Mum any of this. So I've been having to do all the light-hearted bits with Mum and pretend there's nothing going on. She's going, oh, you know, they're not doing much over there. They're all in their houses and not doing much. Oh, Mum, if only you knew. But the funny thing was, my sister was, you know, still, you know, amazingly rising above it. But apparently on camera, not from their place, but outside, there was this bloke who then had taken this massive telly and then brought his car around, had filled it with other things that he'd taken, looted, and but the telly was like a 70-inch telly or something, so he couldn't physically get it in the car, and so he then was taking all the other bits that he'd already looted out of the car in order to try and fit this television in. Well, Liz said it's gone viral because it's like, you know, it's like hilarious. And do you remember, I don't know if anyone ever had that Tupperware thing for children where they had to put all the
Oh yeah.
bits in?
Yeah.
Well, that apparently, because it was like outside the Tupperware thing, this went viral as well over there, sort of saying, you know, he should have had one of these as a kid because this is, you know, then he would have known that this telly was not going to fit inside this car. So, you know, there's just all this decimation going on, and there's humour that they've managed to find, you know, in it. So, yeah. And I told Liz the story of Mum today. So she was, yeah, we were virtually tears rolling down our face at that. But yeah, so it's been that sort of week, tears and laughter, really.
Yeah. It seems
So
like
any prayers and healing for the whole of South Africa would be good, because it's not so good over there.
No. Your lot are in my book behind me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know.
What's the fella's name in the hospital?
Kyle.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've got him in there. Or did you?
Right. Well, yeah. Well, I was more worried about Hannah, but he was taken in this morning because he's got pneumonia on one of his lungs. So it was his birthday today. He's 27.
Oh.
So, but so, but they're still laughing and they're still fighting. So
Good.
you
That's
know, as
good.
in spirit. And faith is very, very strong over there, extremely strong, you know, as in God faith, but, you know, just community and pulling together and just, you know, we can rebuild, we're stronger than this, you know, very positive, even,
Good.
you know, after everything's happened.
Oh, bless them. We'll send some prayers after.
Yeah.
Okay. And which is really easy. Like when you look at that card, look at the healing going.
Yeah.
Connection and attunement, which is really interesting, isn't it? Okay then, this must be us anyway tonight.
It's like I'm just going to mute everyone before you start.
So we've got Metatron and we've got Gabriel again. Metatron's cards, and he always seems to come, doesn't he? But Gabriel has been around an awful lot. So when you're ready, just close your eyes, make yourself comfortable, sitting up or laying down, whatever's best. And just take some nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I want you to connect to your heart space. Gabriel gave us the card with the cup, the golden chalice. And I want you to think about the golden chalice, the container of your soul, of your spirit, this golden place in your heart. Just want you to see how bright and shiny your heart is. It's protected and it's safe. I just want you to feel into that feeling, how your heart feels tonight. I want you to send it positive vibes. Just thinking good things. What makes you happy? How do you feel that your soul and your spirit resides in this chamber, in this container? Just imagine the gold coming from the top of that chalice. And we're going to follow that gold. And we're going to fill the body with that golden light. So if there's anywhere that feels a little bit dark, we're going to take the gold to it. We're going to the solar plexus. And imagine that gold light going to the chakra and coming from the front and the back, filling all that space in between. And this feeling, it's like a soothing, it's like liquid gold. Just imagine how liquid gold would feel. It soothes, it fills up the space. And we're going down to the sacral. And again, it comes from the front and the back. Travels down the spine. wonderful golden energy. The sacral is your creativity. It's the place of new beginnings. If you wish to find something new, just imagine how good you would be at manifesting. If you just relax into it. And this is also about letting go. And we sit in this energy. We're going to let go of any troubles, any worries, any thoughts. Just going to let it all go. There's nothing you can do, and there is nowhere else to be. But by letting go and handing it over, we don't know the bigger picture. And it is the hardest thing to do, to let go. So we're going to trust Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Metatron. Raphael has come to send the healing. Just trust that they're there to help. And we're going down to the base chakra. This is where we find our stability and our safety. And we fill with the golden energy. That wonderful golden liquid. We are going to find our stability and our safety. We're going to be strong. And we're going to take that liquid gold down our legs, all the way down. Watch it go through your legs, your knees, your ankles, all the way to your feet. And from the base of your feet, there are roots. And those roots are going down into Mother Earth. And they're full of that liquid gold. So watch your roots, they're golden, going down. They're giving that golden essence to Mother Earth. Going all the way down. Just follow the roots. And go down to the centre of the earth. And we're standing at the entrance of a cave. A cave that's full of crystals. The bright, shiny crystals. And I'd like you to go in and find the most amazing crystal that's just for you. Any size, any shape, any colour. It's just for you. And wrap your roots around that wonderful crystal and bring that energy back up. So we're going to bring the energy of that crystal back. It's going to mingle with the gold, the liquid gold. So imagine bringing it up, breathing in and out, and breathing up that energy. And we're bringing the love of Mother Earth back into our bodies. Imagine drawing up the feeling of the crystal and the love. You're loved beyond measure. And as it touches your feet, everything just relaxes. You're just going to let go of any worries, any troubles, any upsets. We're going to draw that energy up through our legs, all the way to the knees, up to the thighs. And the body just accepts this wonderful energy, relaxes into it, takes it up your spine, all the way to your shoulders. And as it touches your shoulders, they drop away from your ears, releasing any stress. And once again, letting go. Imagine the weight being released. Just letting it all go. Take that energy down your arms to your fingertips. And there'll be tingling in your fingertips. This wonderful sense of your own energy. You are allowing this to happen. You can feel it in your hands. And as you sit there with your arms open, Archangel Raphael is holding your hands and giving you healing, sending the energy back up your arms. He stands in front of you. The wonderful golden green colour that he is. The emerald green mixed with the gold. You hold your hands. And you can feel them tingling and vibrating. He's reassuring you that everything is okay. Everything is in divine order. He's reassuring you. So just accept the healing. You can feel the essence going up your arms, And it goes across your shoulders. And it fills the upper part of your chest, the higher heart. He places his hand on your higher heart, which is between the throat and your heart. Gives space an extra boost. And this travels back down to your heart and up to your throat to give you the words that you need to say. It's your truth that you need to speak. That wonderful energy goes up from the throat all the way up to the third eye, behind the eyes, in the sinuses, in the ears. And across the forehead, filling you with this wonderful healing light. Going up to the crown. And as the energy leaves the top of your head, it goes up to the soul star and the stellar gateway, up into the heavens. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Metatron are all standing with you to give you all a boost of their wonderful angelic healing, the strength from Metatron, the golden light from Gabriel, the healing from Raphael. And take that wonderful energy up, all the way up to your higher self, up into the heavens. Your guardian angel, your guides, where all the wonderful beings reside. And we are now joined with the seraphim angels. We have new ones that have joined us. They stand mighty. And have come to be with us in these difficult times. There are portals opening to bring their energy to earth. They're shafts of light that beam down for us to access. This is the first time I've seen them and worked with them. So welcome them down on the earth plane. And they bring in a different form of healing. They bring the light in the darkness. And as you sit there, they are sending that golden light completely over the top, from the top of your head, all the way through your aura, down to the soles of your feet. And we're sending that energy back down into Mother Earth. It completely goes around you. It's just like a cloak, a golden cloak. And they are trying to show us the way for the new beginnings of Earth. We have got so much backup. And this wonderful golden light is going to burn away the dross of all the negativity. So you ask what negativity you would like to let go of. You only have to ask, and they will shine the light. They're telling me that it is time for new beginnings now, to step out of that old comfort zone and to step into the future. Future that we came here to make a better future for the children that come after us. It will be our legacy that we leave behind. I want you just to sit in that space and feel the energy. They are with each and every one of us. And they have come to show us the way. And now we've sat in that light, I'd like you to take that all around the world. Imagine that light burning brightly in all the darkest places. We've been given the light to use, so we will place it everywhere around the world, up into the universe, in the oceans, and we're going to take the violet flame and transmute and transform any darkness. Hand it over into the violet flame. If it's something of yours, if it's something for somebody else, if it's for the world, fill it with the violet flame. Let it transmute and transform negative to positive. My dear ones, you do not know how powerful you are. And in the knowledge of us telling you, you can move mountains. You can change the way the world reacts with thought, with your thought of transmutation. And each and every one of you are being handed a golden scroll with words on it. This is their gift to you. This is them acknowledging that you have done the work, that our energy has been used with the angels, with the archangels, with the seraphim. You're radiating love and joy and happiness. There's no space and no corners that are dark. You're just light, gold light, radiating out into the world. making a difference. Just going to let you sit for a minute in that wonderful golden energy. The angels just want to remind you that wherever you go and whoever you meet, you will radiate this wonderful energy. I've just been told that this is us anchoring the Christ light onto the earth plane. I know it's time to bring you back. But I can sense how wonderful you all feel. And this energy is with you now. So you can sit in this energy. You can be in this energy. It's the light that's been shone down from the universe. Just let it fill your body, all the way down to the tips of your toes. And they're asking me to thank you for allowing this tonight. Without us, this would not be possible. And we now have Jesus. It's just come because of the Christ light. And if you've got a feeling of a draft or a wind or a breeze, that's Jesus. He wishes you to feel his love. And his humility. It was never his idea to be placed as the head of the church. He is only about love and about the people. I've just come to share my love, to anchor that light back into the world. And as you sit where you are, it is sending you blessings. It's touching you on the top of the head to bless you. So they're all leaving me one by one and leaving this space. And only when you're ready, I'd like you to feel yourself sitting on the chair. Your feet on the floor. Coming back into the room. Coming back up to yourself. But only when you're ready. You move your fingers and toes, and you always place your hands over your eyes so that you're the first person that you see.